Hey, how you doing? Turn to back with you once again. Continue our Let's Play as the Screaming Demons of Nip. Glad to have you along. We are back. We are taking some sweet, sweet space booty. Of course, we just finished off our war with these folks. What are they called? Catharis? So yeah, we've actually taken a planet from them. We're over our system limit right now, so we're going to have to try to make up for that. We do have ship that needs to go in orbit somewhere so it doesn't drain resources unnecessarily. Looks like they don't have a spaceport there. That's actually a system where we blew up the spaceport, so that's probably the reason why they don't have a spaceport. Paradise, I think, is actually our only system with a spaceport, so we'll have to send them all the way back there. Okay, so let's unpause the game and let's get ready to rumble. So let's check out our relative strength. So the Banthonians, who are super far away from us, I think they're all the way up there. They are equivalent for power. And then there's these two folks who we're butting up against right now, which isn't ideal for us. They are listed as superior. So let's just... so fleet power is equivalent. That's good. Naval capacity is superior. As long as their fleet power is worse than ours, that means we actually have a chance. You know, it's like Dumb and Dumber. There's a chance. You're saying there is a chance, and there is a chance for us. So let's check out Paradise here. Okay, so yeah, we can actually focus on our worlds a little bit now. I'm not used to this. I'm usually just trying to throw out as many Corvettes as I can so we don't get blown up. So Cathari Pop has managed to escape. Ooh, okay, so this is this world, and we actually need to send our science ship down here at some point too. Make sure we set that up. Research projects, please. Oh, he's already in that system. Okay, never mind. Limpok the Baneful, quite the name for a science ship. So yes, we do want to check out this world that we recently conquered, and I just want to check recently conquered. Okay, so they're not getting the minus 60% penalty for being space pirates. That's an important thing to note. Okay, so maybe what we want to do is start to... How do we feel about slavery? I forget how we feel about slavery. Let's check out the policies and edicts. It's prohibited right now. Okay, so maybe we won't do any slaving right now. That guy is moving to Paradise. Good for you. You know, embrace your new culture. Okay, so there are a couple of wasteland tiles. Okay. We're doing 42 minerals a month, so that's not too bad. -4 for energy. We can actually help ourselves with that just by establishing a sector. And you know what? Let's establish our sector with our new world. I'm going to try something different. Usually I do for established worlds, but... so we'll go to planets and sectors. We're going to make a sector. It's going to be our first sector. What are they missing? They're missing some energy, so we'll give them that sector as well. I don't usually do that. I usually ignore that little pop-up. So, but I'm going to try to play a little bit smarter if I can. So I don't know if doing that is actually smarter, but we'll give it a try. So Kanthar Shunk going to need a governor, so we'll have to assign a governor to that sector. Let's do that. Okay, so you are now the governor. Let's manage this. Oh, that wasn't the manage sector button. This is the manage sector button. Oh, I am managing the sector. No, what I want to do is sector settings. That's what I want. Yeah, we're not going to purge. We can build military stations. We can do space construction. Yeah, respect the tile resources. You can do redevelopment. Sounds good to me. I leave you in charge. Hopefully you do a good job. There's no governor for this world. It's kind of strange. I'm surprised I didn't notice that. Actually, I'm not really surprised I didn't notice that. We'll go for someone who's resilient for now. Get a few extra cat ears out of them. And we will unpause the game, let things roll. Let's take a look at our research. So we are still going for this Titanic life monitoring. Okay, there's still people escaping from that world. That's fine. We'll just load it up with cat people at some point. Cat people who like us. 69 months for better lasers and 13 months for better armor. Okay. What's on the go here? They're missing resources. Okay, and that's due to the fact that, well, everybody keeps bailing out on me. That's why. How are we doing for food here? Food's at -5. That's not a good thing. Yes, okay. Well, food's at -4 now. That's one way to do it. There's got to be some food tiles here. So you're producing food, you're producing food. Where's your capital? Capital City. There we go. Pop you over there. How we doing now? Food's at +2. Okay, so there's not going to be starvation. So that should make people a little bit happier. Any edicts that we can do? We're doing a re-education campaign. Do a land of opportunity. We could do deep mining. Probably not going to do that. Let's clear these tiles. No, we can't clear these tiles because it lies in the sector. Okay, we'll have to leave it up to the sector management dude. He knows what he's doing. I have faith in him. But what we do want to do is see if we can exploit some more. How come we haven't surveyed that system? Science ship, what are you doing, my friend? You go here and survey that eventually. You haven't surveyed this yet. And just seeing if there's anything else within our boundaries that we haven't checked out. Looks like were there aliens there? There was an ether drake. Okay. Well, he'll go up there and then he'll freak out and then he'll completely forget what he went up there for. Again, really looking forward to the 1.5 patch because that is supposedly going to fix that. So, let's check out our world's paradise. Paradise is at 1 food right now. Just going to leave that guy working that tile without a hydroponics facility. Because I don't want to spend money on a hydroponics facility if I don't have to. I'm trying to play a little bit smarter and not build so many hydroponics facilities. We do need a hydroponics facility here, though, because we are running short on food and we don't want our people to starve. So, minerals not so great, energy not so great. So we're still trying to build up both. And the fact that we're cat people, well, it doesn't really help out because we are pirates, and that reduces our output by 60%, or it should. Less happiness. This part, yes. Pirate Enclave, -60. So that's what does it. So we can do some research here. So let's pop down a science lab. And let's go for power. If we can rah-rah fight the power. Construction ship. You're going to want to go to this system, my friend. Lots of stuff on the go here. And in fact, we don't even have the resources to even start exploiting it. Oh, we do, but... so we'll build a mining station there. We will build a mining station there, but we need the minerals first. Okay, so we'll speed things up so we can get our minerals and nice resources coming in. There's still like a bunch of systems that haven't even touched for resources. Like the last couple episodes have just been like the constant war and just trying to get ahead on that. So we do have our 2 fleets in this system now, so I'm going to drop these guys in. This should actually help us out a little bit for resources since this guy's a logistician. So we have a 1K fleet, which isn't terrific. 29 out of 39 for fleet size. And we definitely need to keep that number up because I do not want to get steamrolled, especially after working so hard fighting against the guys down here. So how long till we can attack them again? That's a good question. Bellamur, declare war 2255. So we're still quite a while before we can declare war again. So we'll have to wait for time to tick by. And again, I could potentially, I mean, if these guys keep their fleet power inferior, then maybe we'll start hitting them for resources. I mean, they should have like a bunch of... oh, we've done the Titanic life study. After a period of research, scientists on Hedriga's Bastion managed to make a breakthrough and achieve limited communication with some of the Titans. While huge, slow, and difficult to talk to, the Titans are incredibly tough and strong, Some have expressed a desire to join our military forces. My God. Where were they? Okay, so now we have space pirate elephants? Is that what's going on? So it's this system. Titanic beasts, and where to find them. So they cost 350 minerals to produce for a single unit of those. They cost a full unit of energy to upkeep a month. Health is 1,000. What's our standard assault army? 230. Morale damage is off the charts, and damage is basically double what we can do right now. We got some angry people. Powerful population. Okay, you're not going to get returned. I'm sorry. Okay. Manage. Can we integrate you? We can spend a lot of money on integration. All right, let's do that. We'll integrate you. We want you to be happy, you know? We're happy space pirate kittens. We want you to join us. Are we going to go for more armor? Mineral storage capacity goes up, and destroyer assembly yards may be a good thing. So what did we just finish? Plasteel armor. Okay, so we're going to want to upgrade our ship designs. We only have corvettes right now, which is kind of a bummer. We'll upgrade this. And about all we can do. Okay, so we'll save that. We're only at level 2 lasers, right? Yes. Somehow level 2 missiles. So we'll upgrade these guys. I might push them up to like 1100. Not spectacular. Whole bunch of special projects all around our systems too. Okay. Ships have been upgraded. Absolutely no difference to fleet power. I'm okay with that, I guess. All right, so we're building there. Research. Yeah, we should do research. Okay. Build research stations, and eventually a mining station down here. Okay, so we need 3 more minerals before that's going to happen for us. Again, we're still trying to get like our military industrial base up to snuff. Are we actually getting anything into that sector now that we established? We're getting 1 mineral and 3 physics. Okay. But I want 3 minerals and 1 physics, or no physics. Okay. Construction complete. So, those Titan things are pretty neat. I'm not sure if they're just like part of the Zero mod. It's the first time I've seen that. So, very cool indeed. It's exciting to see new things with Stellaris. Speaking of which, why do I have you guys selected? I do not want you guys selected. Go back to NIP. Stay in NIP. Don't waste resources. What we did want to do there is we want you to come down here and build a mining station. Yeah, so we're going to say Stellaris Utopia was announced today. That seems kind of thing. So it's going to be their kind of next big expansion. So I don't know when it's coming out. Let me just read the kind of the back of the box stuff here while we're waiting for our resources to build up. So one of the core improvements to Utopia is an introduction of ascension perks. As your species advances and gains new traditions, it can choose how it wants to evolve as it is further enlightened. It can choose a path between a biological path, a psionic path, or a synthetic path. Okay. Almost like the end of Mass Effect, with various options with these broad categories. Body, mind, or machine. How will your species challenge the future? Utopia also includes mega structures. Build wondrous structures in your systems, including Dyson spheres and ring worlds. That's pretty cool. Habitat stations. Build tall and establish space stations that will house more population, serving the role of planets in a small and confined empire. That's very cool. And rights and privileges. Set specific rights and set specific policies for which of the many species under your thumb will have the rights and privileges of full citizenship. Okay, that's cool. Build an egalitarian paradise or follow a caste system. Okay. So yeah, it's looking pretty cool. God only knows when it's going to come out though. But we'll see. We're still waiting for the Banks patch to come out first. Okay, so we've met the Ijax Media Corporation. So it's like a television station. Hello to you, Ijax. You got some Ijax right there, not much in the way of eyes, so you're like a big gas bag, aren't you? There's Xenophiles. I bring greetings from the Chief Executive Officer, Sakrodin Had Sad. the undisputed ruler of the Ajax Media Corporation, respect our borders, and keep out of our affairs. Sure, cooperation will benefit from us all. It's a pact. Peace offer between those guys. They were at war for a while. I was kind of hoping that they would stay at war because then they would ignore me. Are these the Ajax? They're a legal entity, so... And... Tile, okay. So they've had a couple of breakaway people. Who are you guys? Tile Syndicate. Interesting. Lots of little empires popping up all over the map. So yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Ring worlds, Dyson spheres, and the ability to build tall, which I like. I like the idea of building tall in like Civilization and games like that, strategy games. So that's going to be neat. Okay, so this world is certainly underdeveloped. We have 3 food right now. Okay, let's build a hydroponics facility here. We're probably going to want a mine here. And we will build a science station there. Okay. Cilium's Fortress, or Sitim's Fortress. I'd like to get at that Betharian Stone if I could, but I think that's not happening anytime soon. Food's at -1. And we can't do anything until we upgrade this. Okay. Skill +2 starvation. So we're kind of at an impasse here in terms of growth. Huh. Okay. Hedriga's Basin, we can upgrade our ship shelter. That's good. That's going to allow us to upgrade a few more buildings. Food's at -1 right now. Once this has been upgraded, we can upgrade our hydroponics facilities. So that should take care of the food issue for a little while. Still not doing great for energy. Let's toss down a power plant in one of our free tiles. And on Paradise, we do have these guys coming in now. Okay. So they only have, like, we have -60 for production. They have -20.5, which is a lot better. So we're going to move bird people down here. No, you're only producing 1 there, hey? Maybe not. Happiness -25. Okay, they have that modifier as well, so they're actually worse off, at least until they accept the fact that they have been conquered. So we're going to want a science lab right there anyway. You guys any good at science, by the way? Spiritualists, militarists. You're good at producing food. Maybe we should move you down here. Food's at 2. Still, okay. I can accept that. Okay. That's good. All is well on our worlds for now. Let's check out this 2 superior guys. Fleet powers equivalent, not good. Powers inferior. So tiles right next to us, right? We want to be overwhelming if we could. So tile confederation. They're independent. So where's this confederation? They're equivalent. Fleet power is inferior. They have a defensive pact with... Oh, those guys, though. And they have closed their borders to us. Okay, so we can't... We can't raid them, I guess. I'm still a little bit foggy about, like, the raiding system. What happens if we go into... No, they have closed their borders to us as well. What happens if I go into... Okay. Lambda aliens, Kappa aliens, Kappa Kappa, okay. Let's just go down here and see if we can interact with the civilian ships without going to war outright. I kind of got the feeling that we do have to go to war to actually do any of our raiding, but I just want to see if we can do some piracy in the meantime. I'm guessing no, but it would be cool if we could. So we do want our construction ship to do some more work for us. Okay, there's a couple more minerals down in this system. So we'll send you down here after a while to build mining station. What else do we have? We have 4 minerals, a lot of science up here. And we are kind of falling behind in the science front, so... crap, I just picked my armada again. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, 3rd armada. I just want you to go down here and just kind of have a look, have a boo, see if you can do anything. And should be one more thing we should be able to do. Construction ship. So we're going there. Somebody died. We'll build a mining station there. Who died? Admiral Lanthamar. Okay, our fleet admiral. And our fleet power went down drastically due to that. So let's grab a new admiral. Ship hull points plus 10. Like the idea of that. We'll grab you then. And he must have had a skill that increased our firepower. So kind of sad to lose. Science ship under attack. Okay, I did say that our science ship was going to end up in the system with the Ether Drake. So just wait till we can jump out here. I knew that was going to happen. But that's okay. I said it was going to happen. I predicted it. That's the extent of my psychic abilities. Okay. So the third armada's down here. So can we do anything without provoking war? Is there like a civilian? So that's their fleet right now. 7.2k? Question mark. The Kappa aliens. The Kappa aliens are tearing these guys up. Holy crap. That's not good. 7.2k. And they're up to cruiser technology. I guess we'll go home then. Uh-oh. Things are looking less sunny and bright for us right now. Alright, we'll go back to paradise and pray for mercy from the Kappa aliens. Kappa. Okay. So the Limpak still missing in action. And we are back to -1 energy. I think we are building some power stations, all right? Check out our surface. Okay. So we're almost at the point where we can upgrade our ship shelter here. Minor mandate fulfilled. Excellent. So that got us some extra. Okay, the Pleasavelian Consortium and those guys. Ruthless capitalists. Cooperation shall benefit us all. And Zerma. They're a democracy cooperation. Okay. So were any of those guys the Kappa aliens? I'm guessing these guys are the Kappa aliens. The Quasivarians. Yep, they're both overwhelming. Scary. Very scary indeed. Fleet power is overwhelming. Superior. We're not doing great. And if these guys are... Does anyone like us? Nobody likes us because we're space pirates. That makes sense. Okay. So I'm not too sure how long this particular Let's Play is going to go, but we'll see it through till the bitter end, I suppose. We do want science ship... okay, that system's not completely surveyed. That system's not completely surveyed. Also, this system's not completely surveyed. Also, there's a bunch of minerals in this system that we haven't started mining yet. Okay. So... Construction ship, right? Yes, okay. Oh, we want to go to the moon. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Okay. Xenos United. How are they doing? 100% corruption. Are they being suppressed by the whole integration campaign at all now? So, can we take a look at the world, the surface? A whole new world. Surface. Okay, so happiness is going up. Is there like a little bit of a bonus at least to the whole integration campaign? Not really. Okay. We may have a rebellion on our hands at some point too. That's okay. That's okay. Well, I guess these guys are going to be joining these guys very soon. Hopefully, I don't know, they'll turn their attention to these folks. It's not looking good for us though. We're kind of caught in the middle here between some very, very powerful factions, and all I can do is build corvettes. Actually, do we have destroyer technology now? Let's see, spaceport.
Construction complete.
No, we can't do the upgrade.
Construction complete.
So it's just more Corvettes. I mean, I could start building whatever these guys are, the beasts. Maybe that will keep us from being invaded. We had an army full of those. It's going to be expensive, though. I don't know. Yes, I understand we're losing energy credits. What I should do, actually... This might help here. Education campaigns. Okay. Let's build a bunch of defensive armies. Okay. That may help with the rebels. I'm hoping it's going to help. Science ship, yeah, there's a whole bunch of research projects. Okay, so you can do that one. And you can do that one. What about up in Saiban? Okay, you're good there. And there. Okay. So he should be good for a while. Construction ship, where are you going now? So you're going down here. 6 minerals in this system. All 2 producing planets, though. Okay. Of course, every time we build one of these mining stations, that's extra energy we're not getting, so I should send him over here at some point. Okay, so how are things on the surfaces now? Food is at 2 here. So we're going to be doing research here and here. Do a science lab, and once we get the... No. Yep. Okay, we have the minerals, so we'll build a science lab there. Okay, so we've upgraded this, right? Yes, the next step up is 10 pop. So, can we upgrade this stuff? Okay, so we're just lacking the minerals. So, we'll wait till the end of the month. There we go. And we'll start upgrading the energy-producing buildings here, aka the power plants. I don't know why I keep saying energy-producing buildings instead of power plants. It's a pet peeve of my own, even though I'm the one that says it. Anyway, we'll try to continue as if we were normal. So, yep, power plant here would be good. And we'll see if we can get a few of those online. It should help us out a lot. Thundra and Ijax. Okay, independence guaranteed. Good for them. We're into a brand new year. Hopefully some things will go good for our Space Cat pirates in this year. Man, those guys got pounded, though. What was the war goal? These are the Kinthari, right? Kinthari... They're a protectorate now? So they became a protectorate. Okay. So we can't attack them anymore, really. And we're kind of stuck in this area of space, too. There's nowhere to expand to. Like, there's no habitable worlds. I don't know. And I think the only thing we have protecting us here is maybe the Ether Drake. I'm not sure. Oh well, we'll continue to play. We'll try our best. And if we fail, that's fine. We'll start a new game, and maybe we'll try playing on normal instead of hard that time. Things are a little bit too spicy right now. Okay, so, yeah, we want to upgrade this power plant. And we'll upgrade one of our hydroponics facilities, and this power plant should get an upgrade as well. So that world's pretty much taken care of. Okay, on this world, what do we want to do? We have nationalist corruption. How come? Is that your fault? Then we get corruption on the go. You contact the Von Opkun. Okay, that's quite the portrait. Cooperation will benefit us all. I'm hoping cooperation will benefit us. Okay, research is done. We can now move mountains. Let's go for the naval capacity upgrade. I'd like that, I believe. Okay. Let's check out our surfaces. So yes, we have this nationalist corruption. Why? These guys are still rebelling. I mean, I can suppress them. It's going to put our influence at -1 for a while. But maybe we'll see if we can get this number to drop down a little bit. Okay, so this world, again, energy is what we're lacking, so we'll build a power plant there. The fortress here, I mean, again, we're kind of stuck because we can't do anything without more people. And we're not going to get more people without any more food. So the most I could do is build a hydroponics facility here. I don't know what else I could do. Oh, we can upgrade this power plant again. So I think we put in for an upgrade once already. Let's upgrade our mine here and our hydroponics facility, and we can move this mountain or clear this mountain. That's going to give us an access to an extra energy tile. Kind of living on the edge here in terms of resources. Hard to make a living as a pirate. You know, no wonder most people just kind of settle down. Food's at 2. Okay, I'm fine with that, so that means we don't need to build a building here. And yeah, that's about all we can do right now. How's our construction ship doing? He's moving down there. He's going to be building some more mines, which is going to cost us more energy. Let's go to... No, not the Armada. Build a mining station here. We want the Armada to stay in the NIP system. Nip that in the bud. And do we have any more energy? There's 5 in that system. Might be worth building a frontier outpost. Get to that. Of course, frontier outposts do cost energy to upgrade, keep as well, but we can like grab all of these things just by having a frontier outpost maybe here. We're lacking 88 minerals. Okay, so let's wait. So we need 36 more. Okay, we can upgrade our lasers. That's awesome. A plasma thrower. Okay, we do need to upgrade our fusion power for our ships as well, because I don't think we may be able to upgrade, yeah, 2 of those for now. That's the best we can do. Plus, we're maxed out for shields. Okay, so we'll upgrade that. Fortunately, that's going to eat into the mineral reserves I've already built up. That put us back over 1,000 for strength. Okay. Alright, so just wait 1 more month. That should give us the minerals that we need for us to get our construction ship to come here and build a frontier outpost. I believe. No, we need 140, so 1 more month after that. We'll make it eventually. This within our bound? Okay, it is. And we've already tapped into it. Okay. Okay. Science ship, what are you doing? This system hasn't been surveyed. And apparently this system hasn't been completely surveyed. Okay. 165. So we should have enough to come here now. And for us to build a frontier outpost, maintenance is 3. That world will offset that, so we'll get 2 more. Plus, there is a research project here. So we'll make sure our science ship comes up here at some point to take care of that. Surprised we haven't started researching that. I don't know why we haven't. Alright, let's check out our worlds again. Paradise. Paradise is pretty much maxed out for what we can do. This world, same thing. We're making our way through all the upgrades, and we can build another power plant once that tile gets cleared. We can't do anything here because of the food issue. And this world, oh, the Jibru Commonwealth. Okay, space mushrooms. So they're going in there, and 1, 2, 3. Have we already upgraded? Is this, no, that's the science lab. Where's our administration building? Okay. How come we can't upgrade you? Okay, so we do need... Okay, so let's wait a little while for our minerals to build up. And there's actually another world in this system that we can colonize. Might have to look at doing that. What's on the go here? There's some food. There's a little bit of energy, a little bit of minerals, a little bit of society. Let's check out the expansion planner. And what has the most minerals for us right now? TM4. I think I've looked at this world before, but a lot of the resources are locked behind tiles. Yeah, maybe I should have went for the toxic kelp removal, but we'll live with our choices. Okay, so we're at -5 for energy credits now. Okay. Again, we can't do anything there or there. Okay. All right. And what's our sector bringing us now? Planets and sectors. 1 energy and 1 mineral. Could up taxes, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, what are we going to do next? Okay, so what's that world where we need, we need to upgrade our ship shelter here. So we'll put the order in for that. And we're meeting all sorts of species, space elves, or Vulcans, or whatever. Is anybody weak and independent? They're a protectorate. They're a protectorate. The artisan troop? They probably don't have any civilian ships. Those guys are protectorates. They're protectorates. These guys are independent, but they have defensive pacts. It's almost like the game's planning to make things hard for me. Almost like I've enabled some sort of hard mode. God only knows why. Okay. We'll live. Or we'll try to, anyway. So 12 points plus 10. That's the rest of our research going. So a year for that, 4 months for better reactors. Okay. Well, what I can do is build some ships. We can build 11. There's 4. That's far off from 11. And of course, unfortunately, each one of these ships that we build, it's going to cost us more energy. That went down to -1 for some reason. Why? Guess one of our upgrades came in on Planet? Captain Planet. And this world, still upgrading that, okay. Is there still a bonus for being next to the administration building? I thought there was. Ooh, we can upgrade our power plants here. So let's get to work on that. Still haven't cleared this tile yet. Okay. We've gained some specimens and some society. Search that. Research is done. Okay. That's good. So we can upgrade our ship energy. Let's go for a power hub 2. That might be a good thing for us right now. Produce an extra 10 energy per month, or 10% on each planet. Okay, so we need to go to our ship designs, correct? Rectamundo, okay. UV lasers, we'll max that out. We can upgrade our thruster technology and our sensor technology. Upgrade our fusion reactors. This is up to +7. Okay. And looks like we can still only have 1 slot of shields. They're medium shields, though. Okay. Alright, so let's see what our upgrades bring. It's going to cost us 500 to actually upgrade our fleet. Okay, so that's going to be a while for us to save up for that. We'll scrimp and save. We'll do our best. We'll cut some coupons even. Is this our construction ship? Yes, so we've started building, or he's about to start building the frontier outpost there. That's going to give us access to a lot more energy, which will be good. What systems haven't we developed? There's still 2 minerals down here that we haven't touched yet. I find that surprising. Visitor Center. Hydroponics farm upgrade. We might need that. Okay. What do I want to do? So yeah, construction ship. You're gonna want to come back here at some point and mine that rock. A couple things we can build in this system as well. Mining station there and research station there. Precursor discovery on Cyban 2. Cyban 2 is where?
Construction complete.
There's our construction, or our science ship. That system? Where's Cyban 2 though? Or is that one of the worlds that we can colonize? Expansion planner? No. Tiam, Siganus, Nip, Canthro. I don't know. Well, we're at 33 out of 43 for ships now. Maybe we should just continue to build Storm Lords of Septrum. That's quite the name. Like, it sounds like you guys should be fighting like ice giants or something like that. They've closed their borders to us. It's almost like they know that we're pirates or something. You are a pirate. Okay. Construction ship's still working there. So, can we queue up anything? We can't. Okay, or we won't. Well, let's check into our worlds again. Okay, so we can upgrade. Let's go for the power plant upgrade first. We've secured a herd. It's an unheard of event. So we'll upgrade everything there. Still nothing we can do here. Sabotage? Well, that's unfortunate. What world was that? Was it here? Didn't see like a nationalist thing. We're fairly happy anyway. Even though we're not producing much of anything. Because we're pirates. It's probably down here is where the sabotage happened. I would guess. I'd say so. But you're integrating. We're trying to make you happy. 0% sabotage, okay. Everyone else seems fairly content, though. Doing 58 for minerals a month. How much is a colony ship now? Let's see. Check out our spaceports. Colony ship is 172, so we could actually build one. Expansion planner. Who has the most energy? So it is this TM4. Happiness goes up and... okay. You have a lot of minerals. You're up there. Wagamar. Okay. Colonize. Do you have any food? You have 2 food there. Okay. Alright, let's drop down some space kittens. Right there. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't really upgrade any of our fleet. At least not unless we wait like 10 months to make up the minerals that we need. We do have some like really, really good systems though for minerals. It's just that our war efforts kind of put us so far behind. I don't know if I'll ever be able to make it up. Seems like everyone's either a lord or a protectorate of some kind. That's us. They're in a war. Yeah. Yeah, there's nobody we can really raid. Special project. Okay. I wonder maybe if we do... okay. The Tylenol Syndicate, their equivalent. Fleet power is inferior. Okay, I'm going to try something crazy here. I'm going to declare war. And we're just going to go with... where was that thing? Take tribute. We can't do it. Why can't we do that? Because we're already collecting tribute? What? That makes no sense. Declare war. Make tributary. Isle Syndicate. So they're already... What? I don't know. Make tributary. Well, we could try to make a tributary, I suppose. All right, let's go for it. This may be the biggest mistake of the game, but things aren't going to get any better for us by turtling, I think. I think we need to be a little bit more aggressive here. I really got to make sure we're not going through the system with the Ether Drake. Okay, we're not. Paradise, you're going to have to start pumping out corvettes once you're ready. So we're 10 away from being maxed out for our fleet size. Oh, it looks like our outpost is finished. That's good. Wait. Actually, okay. No, we can't do anything because we're spending all of our resources on corvettes. Well, let's see what happens when we get to our first system. And I don't know. This may be a big old disaster. And we have like 4 people running up against us. One of them's civilians. Spitulac. Hey, it's space butterflies. Okay. All right, so hopefully our Jafab here, Admiral Jafab. Okay, so we do have a hostile fleet up here. 2K. We're at 1.2. Okay, this is probably not going to go well for us. Okay. Well, we'll try to stave him off. I don't know. I may have to like capitulate very quickly here. And that is a frontier outpost. So if we lose that, we will lose whatever resources that we have access to. And that frontier outpost isn't going to last very long. People are mad. Things are going bad right now. 87 to build a corvette. Okay, here we come. Who do they have for an admiral? The Eyes of Sion. Okay. I don't think we're going to do well, corvette. I believe in our lasers, though. They're using missiles, by the looks of it. Okay. We have 33 ships to their... About 33. They have destroyers, though. Okay. Here goes a corvette for us. Focus on their corvettes. Farming subsidies. Okay. Kelp removal. Let's go for that. They're down to 1.5. They were at 2. 1.4. We're at 900. We're actually not doing that bad. They're 300 ahead. I don't know. We may... They're down to 950. It's close. That's the weird thing. It's really close. Now they're under us in terms of strength. The only thing is we don't have any ships left. Or we won't have any ships left. Also, we lost our frontier outpost here, so we do have to come back and build one. Darn it. 600 to 400. It's actually going better than I thought it would. Research is complete. Okay, we can do destroyer assembly yards. So can we actually build destroyers now? That would be great. Cruiser, unlock. Okay. How come we don't have access to destroyers? I guess we have to upgrade the spaceport first. We'll probably have to try to save up to do that. Okay, they jumped out. Okay. Can we take on their transport ships? Get rid of those, or as many as we can. Then we'll have to turn around and try and repair our ships to the best of our ability. We're at 4% for war score. Our guys are super vicious. Okay. Alright, so the Armada, yes, we want you. Yes, that's who we want. We want you. We want you guys to go home and get repaired. And we do have some new ships ready to join you. Okay. So what's it going to take? 300 to upgrade our spaceport? Alright, let's see if we can get up to that 300. So that's going to be 2 months. You have a couple random corvettes going up that way. So that's 1 month. Of course, we'll eat into our reserves a little bit once we start repairing. And just 1 more month. Build. Okay. And if that gives us... Okay, let's check out our ship designs now. Do we still not have access to destroyers? Like, why not? New design. Destroyer. Oh, we have to make our own design here? Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Let's go with a gunship. And a gunship. Break out the guns. Okay. And we'll upgrade everything we can. Alright, so we want reactors. This is at 10. We want good shields. And armor. And 1 more reactor. Maybe a small deflector? No. So, fusion reactor there, okay. And what are we going to call the destroyers? The Ket Bouchers. There we go. Huh. Well, I didn't know that I had to manually design those ships. Our authority went up. That's great. That's actually going to produce our output every month. Those guys are at war. Okay. Alright, so we can now build destroyers. And we need 300 for a destroyer assembly yard. I almost think it's going to be worth it for us to save up for that. We're almost back up to 1,000 for our fleet strength. And that's even... Okay, so there's a couple more corvettes. So we'll be at about maybe 850 for fleet strength. Then we'll head up and maybe see if we can start taking out some spaceports and stuff. So yeah, we need to get over... Okay, so I guess we're repairing right now. We need to get over about 1.5k so we can actually take on spaceports. I can't believe I've been rolling this entire time just on corvettes, though. That's okay. That's okay. Who doesn't like a little bit of a challenge? So wait till we hit 300 minerals. So I'm a little bit more optimistic. I'm actually really surprised that we won that fleet engagement. And I'm really happy. So that's the tile. We're still fleet power's superior now. Okay. So they do have a cargo fleet there. A couple of murders. Dial M for murder. It's Moida, I tell you, Moida. 1 more month. 1 more month. Science ship, how come you're not doing anything? Go do some science. Okay. Requires a level 4 spaceport. Oh, so we have... I think they'd let you queue that up, hey? Oh well. Let's check into our worlds then. Maybe there's something we can do on planet. How are we doing for food? Food's at 1. Well, if we upgrade... We only need to upgrade 1 of these. And once that's upgraded, we don't need this guy working this tile for food. We can stick something else there. How are we doing for food here? Food's at 2. Let's go for minerals, because we are in a war. Siltum's Fortress. Nothing we can do there either. This world. Bombardment? What? Where'd you guys come from? Scary. Okay. I guess we'll have to try to take this guy out. Or this fleet, rather. Okay. This engagement may not go as well for us. Spaceport. Level 4 upgrade. Okay. We'll try to build some destroyers then. Fortunately, we won't have the benefit of the destroyer assembly yard. But each one we can build is going to be a big boon. Okay, and we have no defensive armies here, right? So, I mean, they could just land their troops and take over. That's not good. That's not good at all. Where is this system anyway? Okay, that's kind of on the edges of our boundary. We do have a better fleet power than them. Okay, we'll build another destroyer. Alright, we'll see how this engagement goes. So we have a level 3 admiral to their level 2. Their guy's probably going to hit level 3 at some point. Right, they have 6 destroyers and... Okay, so they have a whole bunch of destroyers. Okay. So 891 to 823, 813. It's going to be close again. Like, we're winning these engagements, but not by a lot. Just by the skin of our teeth. Okay. 6 to 400. 6 to 300. They have boogied out. Okay. We have no damaged ships. Find that kind of surprising. Well... I kind of want to wait to see if we can squeeze out a destroyer assembly yard. That's going to make things like cheaper in the meanwhile. We do have our new colony. That does put us over our sector limit, but it's not really hurting us that much. Okay. Let's check out our surface here. So we're doing 4 food right now, which is pretty good. Let's go for energy first. Okay, we'll wait 1 more month. Till the end of the year, actually, and then we'll start working on... so 725 for fleet strength now. There we go. Destroyer assembly yard. Okay. It's going to take a long while to build, unfortunately. Okay, I'm actually going to wrap things up there. It's going to be an interesting war, I think. A lot of give and take. It's going to be like the war with these guys. So, yeah, we need to get our fleet strength over like 1.5k before we start raiding those so we can actually take on spaceports. So if you like what you saw here today, think about liking the video and think about subscribing to the channel as well. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.